Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss a very beautiful poem written by William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth is known as a poet of nature, and the poem which we are going to discuss today is none other than 3 Years She Grew. Actually, this poem is a part of Lucy Gray poems written by William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth is a poet of nature. He is a rebellious poet by temperament because he rebelled against the artificial use of language during the neoclassical era, and he foregrounded rustic language. He propagated rustic language. He was also the poet laureate of England from 1843 to 1850. 3 years she grew in sun and sour portrays nature claiming a child named Lucy, promising to mold her into a perfect, nature connected woman before the poet reveals her premature death. This elegiac poem begins with nature's declaration that she will take the child Lucy and make her a lady of my own. Throughout five stanzas, nature elaborately describes how she will endow Lucy with qualities of natural world, the playfulness of a fawn, the grace of storms, the beauty of murmuring streams. Nature promises to be both law and impulse to Lucy, developing her physically and spiritually into a perfect being in harmony with the natural world. The final stanzas reveal the devastating turn. Lucy has died young, leaving the speaker only with memories and a profound sense of loss. The poem becomes both a celebration of Lucy's potential and a lament for what might have been. Now, here is the text of the poem 3 Years She Grew in Sun and Sour, written by William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth is a proclaimed nature poet, and his philosophy is known as pantheism because he used to worship nature. He finds a presence in nature. For him, nature is a guide, a teacher, a friend. Now, in this particular poem, he is delineating the character of Lucy Gray. 3 years she grew in sun and sour. Now, the William Wordsworth is of the opinion that for almost 3 years, Lucy was a child of nature because she was exposed to both the sun as well as the sour. Now, they are the twin facets of nature. And when she becomes a child of 3 years, then nature said, "A lovelier flower on earth was never sown." Now, here nature has been personified. Nature is advocating that the good qualities of Lucy Gray is unprecedented. Lucy Gray cannot be compared to any other innocent girl of the world because she is unique. Her qualities are unique. This child I to myself will take. She shall be mine, and I will make a lady of my own. Now, nature, which has been personified, is advocating that she wanted to adopt Lucy Gray as her child. Now, here, nature is behaving as if she is a mother. So, just like a mother, she wanted to nurture Lucy Gray and she wanted to inculcate all the good qualities which are there in nature so that when Lucy Gray will become a lady, she will be a very distinguished lady. Lucy Gray, a child of nature, very innocent in nature. Myself will to my darling be both law and impulse, and with me the girl in rock and plain, in earth and heaven, in glade and bar, shall feel an overseeing power to kindle or restrain. Now nature further adds that I will make a darling out of Lucy Gray. I will teach her both law as well as impulse. Law means restraint. Impulse means emotion. And with me, the girl in rock and plain, I will expose Lucy Gray both to rock as well as to plain. In earth as well as in heaven means I will play with her both on earth as well as on the sky because sky and earth both are part of nature. In glade and bar, bar means under shade and glade means under sky. shall feel an overseeing power to kindle or restrain. Now, nature further advocates that although Lucy Gray will be the child of nature, perhaps there will be no restraint as such. She will be quite impulsive in nature, but somehow I will oversee her. I will nurture her in such a way that there will be some amount of restraint. Now, she will not be altogether impulsive in nature, at least some amount of restraint will also be there. And finally, my objective will be to make her as a perfect lady. She shall be sportive as a fawn. Nature says that Lucy Gray will be playful or sportive as a fawn or as a baby deer, that wild with glee across the lawn, and she will play, she will move around on the lawn gleefully without any restraint, or up the mountain spring. She will also loiter around the mountains during the spring, and her shall be the breathing balm, and hers the silence and the calm of mute insensate things. Nature further adds that I will endow her everything which is beautiful, graceful in Lucy Gray. So when Lucy Gray will become a lady, by that time she will learn many a beautiful graces which are found in nature. Now the breathing balm or silence or calm, now these are certain graceful things which normally prevails in nature. So nature says that I will teach her all the benign qualities which are found in myself. Lucy Gray roaming around the field, and she is quite happy and pleasant. The floating clouds their state shall lend to her, for her the willow bend. Nature further adds that Lucy will learn dignity from the clouds, and she will learn flexibility from the willow tree. Nor shall she fail to see, even in the motions of the storm, grace that shall mould the maiden's form by silent sympathy. Nature further adds that she will learn gravity and chastity and resoluteness from the storm. So, the different facets of nature will mold the persona of Lucy Gray in such a way that she will be a perfect embodiment of grace, agility, and beauty. The stars of midnight shall be dear to her, and she shall lean her ear in many a secret place. Nature further adds that Lucy Gray definitely will love to watch the beautiful stars during midnight, and when the entire environment will be solemn, will be still, will be silent, she will learn how to hear, how to inculcate seriousness in her personality. In many a secret place where rivulets dance their wayward round, and beauty born of murmuring sound shall pass into her face. Nature further adds that Lucy will learn something from the different facets of the nature, including the rivulets, including the murmuring sounds of the movement of the water in the rivulet. So everything which she will learn from nature, that will be reflected on her face as well as on her gesture. Lucy Gray, a child of nature, and vital feelings of delight shall rear her from to stately height, her virgin bosom swells. Nature further adds that Lucy will learn everything that is beautiful and benign in nature, and therefore she will develop into a lady with all the wonderful qualities of nature. Such thoughts to Lucy I will give, while she and I together live here in this happy dell. Now this is something which is being harbored by nature. Nature says that she will reside in the happy dell, with Lucy Gray. Therefore, she will give Lucy Gray whatever beautiful and benign is there in nature. So, in a way, Lucy will learn everything wonderful, everything benign, everything bountiful from nature. Thus, nature spake, the work was done. Now, nature wanted to play with Lucy Gray. Nature wanted to mold the persona of Lucy Gray. Nature wanted to nurture the Lucy Gray. But unfortunately, this has not been materialized. How soon my Lucy's race was run! She died and left to me this heath, this calm and quiet scene. Now, William Wordsworth is quite elegiac in nature. Here he declares the premature death of Lucy. Now Lucy died at a very tender age of 3, and now the poet is all alone amid this heath, amid this calm and quiet scene. The memory of what has been and never more will be. Now the void which has been created in the heart, in the mind of William Wordsworth can be understood from the fact that Lucy Gray died at the very tender age of 3. She could not survive. She could not become a lady. Now all the plannings of nature was was not materialized. The poet is now feeling very despondent. The poet is feeling very sad and elegiac because Lucy was suddenly snatched from his possession by the cruel hand of Almighty or destiny. Now, as far as the reality of Lucy Gray is concerned, it is debatable. Some critics say that Lucy was a real child of William Wordsworth, who died at a very tender age of 3. Whereas other critics says that Lucy Gray is merely a child of imagination. She was not a real girl. So whatever might be the reason, but the fact is that Lucy created a very deep impact in the mind and heart of William Wordsworth. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thanks a lot.